Hi, I'm Jeff Russell, Industry Practice Director for Armanino. Today I want to spend a few minutes with you to describe how Dynamics AX for high-tech industries enables companies to more effectively manage subcontracting and paypoint activities associated to their outside processing. There are three ways in which the Dynamics AX for high-tech industries solution really delivers a comprehensive and robust mechanism to manage these activities. First, we've enabled the routing configuration to define outside processing items on a operation by operation basis. Secondly, we've also given the user or the business the ability to dictate that a pay point is defined as in or out. And lastly, we've created a tight integration or synchronization between subcontracted purchase orders and their associated production order in the system. So let's take a look at this in Dynamics AX. So for starters, I wanted to show you one of the routings for a given production order I have in the system today. So if we take a look at a route, you'll notice that this route has two activities called for, Operation 10 and 20 for testing and packaging. We've added an additional field for service item number association, as I mentioned previously. This gives the business the ability to set up and maintain service items associated to all of the outside processing activity, but then strictly define on a given route and on a given operation which service item is specifically called for. Business can maintain their MOQs, their default vendors, approved vendors, pricing, all of those attributes that are typically managed on an item-by-item basis can still be maintained, and then that item can then be associated to the route operation. I point this out specifically to contrast it from standard AX or in many cases other ERP platforms that require maintenance of the service item on the bill of material itself. The significance to the business is that ultimately when you're outsourcing the activity to multiple subcontractors or suppliers, the bill of material itself is really not changing. The components or the materials that are going into the process are going to be identical. It's who is doing the actual manufacturing that's changing. So in that case, this gives the business the ability to have a consolidated and single bill of material without proliferating the system with multiple bills of materials to manage something that really should belong on a route anyway. Also, as mentioned, we've defined a pay point field to dictate whether or not, as a business and with contract terms with the supplier, you're responsible for paying for all of the units that go into a given production operation or only the good units that come out. So in this example, we would be paying for everything that goes into testing, but only the good units that come out of packaging. So from a packaging standpoint, the vendor or the supplier is accepting liability for any fallout during the processing. Lastly, I also mentioned that there's a tight integration between the purchase order activity and the production order itself. For any given production order, with Microsoft Dynamics for high-tech industries, the purchase orders are actually created automatically upon start or release of the production order. This minimizes the user intervention and effort required to maintain the purchase activity. And additionally, we've created synchronization between the PO and the production order such that when the PO is received, the purchase order route card or route processing transaction can be automated. Or additionally, on the inverse, we give the user the ability to process that route activity or that route card transaction against the production order and automatically receive the PO. The significance here is that this preserves your ability to maintain a three-way match policy from an AP perspective, and it also gives costing variance visibility to the PPV associated with the purchase order in conjunction with the production order activity and other associated variances. So these are just some of the ways in which Microsoft Dynamics for high-tech industries can help your business. If you have other questions, please reach out to Armanino and we'd be happy to help you.